What if I told you that there's an ancient, time-tested system that could help you feel more comfortable, mobile, and vibrant as you aged? My name is Natasha. I am Ayurvedic practitioner in training, and today we're diving into Ayurveda, a 5,000-year-old holistic healing system from India that focuses on balancing the body, mind, and spirit. Ayurveda teaches us that pain and discomfort often stem from imbalances in our natural energies called doshas. By understanding how these doshas act on our bodies and on our minds, we can take simple, empowered steps towards feeling better now and safeguarding our well-being into the future. Now stay with me. It's really much more simple than you probably think it is. But according to Ayurveda, everything in the universe, including our bodies, is made up of the 5 natural elements: space, air, fire, water, and of course, earth. These elements combine to form 3 life forces or doshas called Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Each of us is comprised of a unique combination of these doshas, which shapes our individual physical and emotional tendencies. Let's break them down one by one and really explore how each dosha affects joint and nerve pain particularly. First up, Vata dosha, the most important dosha when it comes to joint health. Vata is the energy of movement and is made up of air and space. It governs things like breathing, circulation, and nerve impulses in the body. When Vata is balanced, it keeps us creative and energetic, but when out of balance, it can lead to coldness, dryness, stiffness, and joint degeneration and pain. If you've ever felt like your joints are cracking or popping, or if you struggle with stiffness, especially in dry and cold weather, this may be your body communicating to you that you have a Vata imbalance. Ayurveda very specifically links osteoarthritis to an aggravated Vata dosha, which, as mentioned, can cause cartilage degeneration and joint pain. When Vata is imbalanced, you may also feel anxious or restless, which can only serve to really amplify your pain further. Now, nerve pain, like tingling or numbness, is often linked to imbalance too, since Vata governs the nervous system. When Vata is aggravated, it can disrupt the proper flow of energy and communication between nerves, causing discomfort. So Vata is really the first dosha you want to consider when dealing with joint or nerve pain. Next, we have Pitta dosha. Pitta is the energy of transformation and is made up of fire and water. It controls digestion, metabolism, and body temperature. When balanced, Pitta gives us sharp, clear minds and strong, robust digestion. But when out of balance, it can cause inflammation, heat buildup in the body, and conditions like gout, where excess uric acid creates sharp, fiery burning pains. So if you've ever experienced that sharp, fiery burning pain, redness, or inflammatory swelling in your joints, Pitta may very well be the culprit. Finally, there's Kapha dosha, the energy of structure and lubrication. Made up of earth and water, Kapha gives us strength, stability, and well-lubricated joints. But when Kapha is out of balance, it can lead to heaviness, swelling, and stiffness. If you wake up feeling stiff and it really takes a while to get moving, or if you experience fluid retention in your joints, Kapha might be out of balance. For those with rheumatoid arthritis, Ayurveda looks at the accumulation of what we call ama, or toxic buildup, and these build up due to poor digestion and settle in the joints, leading to inflammation and pain. For this reason, digestive strength is always an important but very often overlooked factor when it comes to addressing pain and inflammation in general. But now that we understand the doshas, let's talk about how to guide them back to harmony and hopefully support pain relief in the long run. Ayurveda offers simple, natural strategies to help bring your body and mind to alignment and feel your very best again. If you're dealing with Vata-related pain, you want to focus on warm, nourishing foods like soups, stews, and really well-cooked grains. This is because you want to counter that coldness and dryness of Vata by avoiding cold, raw foods and drinks and trying gentle yoga or Tai Chi to keep your nervous system well regulated and your joints warm and mobile. A daily self-massage with warm sesame oil can work wonders to nourish and strengthen your muscles and bones. Plus, it's just a really sweet self-care moment, and we all deserve that. For Pitta imbalances, cooling foods like cucumbers, melons, leafy greens can really help to reduce inflammation. And you also really just want to focus on antioxidant-rich foods. You want to avoid spicy, deep-fried, and acidic foods and try calming activities like meditation or swimming to cool a fiery body and mind. If Kapha is your issue, light but warm meals with plenty of warming and invigorating spices like ginger and turmeric and black pepper can help counter the coldness and heaviness of Kapha dosha. You want to stay active with brisk walking or dancing and avoid heavy, oily foods that can weigh you down and really tax your digestive system, leading to toxin accumulation or ama, as we spoke about earlier. Ayurveda also offers powerful herbs for pain relief. Turmeric is a potent natural anti-inflammatory, while ashwagandha is particularly helpful in supporting joint health. And ginger is great for promoting circulation and just really bringing in that fresh, oxygenated blood. You can incorporate these into your life as simple supplements, which you really should speak to a doctor or health practitioner about with regards to correct dosage, or you could make use of them very safely and easily in teas and your daily cooking. Never underestimate the power of kitchen spices and herbs. Ayurveda also emphasizes the importance of routine, which is especially balancing for Vata dosha. Try starting your day with a warm glass of water, a few minutes of gentle stretching, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, as well as eating your meals at regular times really helps to keep your doshas happy and balanced. So I bet you're curious about your unique dosha. Here are 3 very basic questions that you could ask yourself as a simple sort of self-evaluation. Number 1, do you often feel cold and dry in terms of skin texture or general feelings of coldness, cold hands, cold feet? This may indicate a Vata imbalance. Or do you tend to feel hot or get easily irritated? This could be a Pitta imbalance. Or do you mostly feel sluggish and heavy and struggle with digesting foods? This might suggest a Kapha imbalance. By identifying your dosha, you can better understand your body's needs and prevent or manage pain more effectively. When you combine the Ayurvedic practices we've spoken about here today, like a dosha-appropriate diet, routine bed and meal times, self-massage, gentle movement, and herbal remedies, with modern solutions like appropriate calcium and vitamin D supplementation for bone health, hot and cold therapy, and quality compression wear to improve circulation, reduce swelling, and provide support directly where you need it, you create a really powerful toolkit for managing pain and staying active as you get older. So in summary, today we've explored how Ayurveda's doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha affect joint and nerve pain, and how simple lifestyle and herbal remedies can help bring your body back into a harmonious balance. Have you heard about Ayurveda before? Which of the doshas do you resonate with most? pop a comment below to let us know. And if you'd like to dive deeper into Ayurveda, let us know what you'd like to hear more about. Remember that you do not have to live with pain. With a little ancient wisdom and a sprinkle of modern support, you can take steps towards feeling your very best every day. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. I hope to see you in our next video, and until then, take the very best care of yourself because your health is in your hands.